We noticed that with the international schooling, you have a lot of flexibility. Uh, you have freedom. What I really like is the communication between the teacher, between the counselors, etc. You can talk about every topic, and that gives me a lot of freedom in how I can adjust it during the week. So if it's giving me freedom, it automatically gives freedom to Lucca. So he is having time enough to, for now, for example, to play with his Lego. He adores it. He's playing every day with his Lego. He's building things, creating things. So his mind is still open. He loves to play the guitar, although we don't have his guitar here. And he loves to be on a stage as well. I'm a singer. I used to perform also, and he was always with us. And that is not happening when you're on a traditional school. You have to set up schedule, and it's pushing you into a certain position, and that takes away your feeling of freedom. So if you have a passion and you want to develop that and spend time in that, um, then it's important that the school's flexible as well. And this is perfect for it. This is really perfect. If I had this opportunity when I was young, because I was a dancer and doing competitions, I would have so much more opportunities. I would be a professional right now. So, yeah, now I can give that to Luca, and that makes me very happy. So if we are happy, he is also happy.
One message for all the parents all over the world. I think, but maybe that's caused because I'm quite a little bit older than Linda. Um, I think that everything begins with respect. It's maybe strange when I say that, but respect is the base of everything. And don't matter what you do, if you have respect for other people, you will earn respect from other people. And I think that is one of the messages. Yeah, maybe that is the only message I can give parents.
Yes, well, the message I have for all the parents who are searching for another option to teach your child is that what I see and feel and experience when Luca is at home and we're teaching him things is that there is freedom. And freedom is for us a very important value. So you can, to make it practical, you can adjust your own agenda. So you can make your own agenda free for other important things. So we are going with the flow. What's helping us is every week we have three set days for the classes, and then we can do all the other things around it. And sometimes, okay, he's waking up, a bad day for learning. Okay, we don't log in, but we try to do other things with the topics he is on. For example, magnets. Okay, we don't log in, but we play with magnets. So, yeah, go with the flow basically, and follow what your child is going and not what you want. The topic of bullying is very interesting. On his traditional school, it was a huge problem. It was a local school, very small school, and although they had their guidelines, they didn't do anything with it, especially because it was a Dutch boy in a Spanish school. And it was a huge problem. So there was slightly underneath discrimination going on as well. And we couldn't stop that in a proper way. And that was one of the reasons that we kept Luca home and we're thinking, okay, we need to find another way for him, because this is not good for his soul, for his mental health, for his emotional state of being. So we need to change that for him. Otherwise, he will be not growing up in a good way. Now, when he is having the international schooling, he is in a safe surrounding. He is feeling good about himself, and he is not being bullied by or a teacher or other children. And that is giving him a stability and makes him feel good about himself. And the way international schooling is helping him with getting back his self-esteem is amazing. I'm so very happy with that, because I see him grow, and that's what I really love seeing that. And on a traditional school, I see it also on schools here in Holland. Sometimes they want to do something about bullying, but they're not capable of it, or they don't have the right tools, or they don't have the time. So that's terrible. So, no, if I'm only thinking about the subject bullying, online. No doubt about it.
It starts with the morning. Morning traditional, the kids get up, must have breakfast, hurry up, because we must go to school. There started already the stress by the parents. The kid feels it. That's already automatically, because the kid is yours. Yeah, the kid is always with you. He feel the stress you have, and that starts already with stepping in the car, going to school, the traffic, everything. And then you get at the school, there are 20 cars in front of you. You are in a hurry because you must go to your work, but you must bring the boy to school, and you cannot drop him on the street. Therefore, you must wait. Then finally, you are at the front, in the front, and the kid can go out of your car, and then you see the other kids. They see your son or your daughter, and you see the faces already. Now we start with bullying. Okay, then you see that, but you cannot do nothing, because you must go to school. You must go to your work, and all that that is so perfect that the boy don't need to feel the stress from us that we must bring him to school. All the time we spend bring the boys to school and pick them up. If we only realize how much time that takes from our life, and that time we can spend with the boy, we have more freedom in our lives. During the boy goes to international schooling, and that's it. And we can see a lot more what he does on school. We see immediately his results. On normal school, we have maybe 2 or 3 times in a year we can speak with a teacher, and he tells me a little bit more than nothing. Yeah. And now every time I send his work away and submit that, in a few moments later, I see the results, and I see the kid is happy because they've done good work. In normal school, no way. He don't know how is his position, and we don't know a little bit more than nothing. And that is the nice thing from international schooling. Thank you.
Well, we just changed the teacher. The first one seems in the beginning really nice and helpful, but along the way we noticed, okay, there's not a good match between her and Lucca. So that's not good for his development. And no, the feeling was not there. I noticed by myself that I was getting a little bit irritated with it, and then I thought, I can do something about it. So I contact the international school, and we could have a very open, good conversation about it. And now we have a new teacher. We had an introduction lesson with her, and it made a huge difference. She is very open faced, very friendly. She kept the conversation going, very interested. The level of her English is very high. So all those things, and well, we are very sensitive for other connections with other people, and we immediately knew, okay, there's a place. We can go with her, and that's really, really a big plus for this school, because on a traditional school, it's simply not possible to change the teacher. Lucca had for 2 years the same teacher, and she was terrible. She didn't want to listen to us, what we had to say. She couldn't get along with Lucca. So he was like, if I can say that, a pain in the ass for her. She could not deal with Lucca how he is as a boy. So also that subject at the international school is wow. This makes me very, very happy and like, okay, he's in a good place now. The best feature for myself is the freedom, but also the knowledge that when Luca has finished his whole school in a couple of years, that he is having a document that he can travel all around the world and visit every school he likes um, of his choice. So yeah, that's for me that's a very nice feature as well.
The whole school is flexible and gives more time, private time to the parents. Yeah, that's the most important thing for me at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I'm happy with the school. Although we had our startup problems, but that's quite normal. You have to get used to the system and to the teachers and to the team and find your way. But that's not any difference than when you go to the traditional school. You have to get familiar with their rules and things as well. But now we are on that level, and yes, it feels good. So yeah, that makes me happy, and so therefore Luca is happy. It's that simple.
I'm very happy with the international school. There is one thing for me is I like it very much because during his lesson I can see what he needs to learn, what is his task, and I know that. Therefore, when the lesson is finished, and I understand that he maybe needs some more help, then I know about what I know to tell him. If he goes to a normal school, that's not possible. Therefore, our interaction is perfect. The possibility for that.
Okay. Why I recommend this way of schooling? It makes you flexible in your family life, in what you want to do in life with your children. Uh, it gives you the opportunity to travel also and still have a good education. And it's making a difference in how you have the family life itself. It's totally a different way of schooling than a traditional system. You can add also your own vision and your own ideas and adjust it because, well, you are on top of it, so to say. And although you don't have to forget that the social aspect, the connection with other human beings, is also very important, but it gives you more time. And you can do that in a way what's suitable for your situation, for your family, for your friends, for everything. So Yes, I highly recommend it, especially when you're in a very specific or special situation. As parents, we trust the international schooling.